Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Code with Nitmanas. So friends, we just continue our series that is e-commerce using Vue.js and Laravel as backend. So moving towards code. So last time we just set up all the structures. So in this video we'll just make sure to complete this sign in page. So just going to that admin panel, and in this I will show you which sign in we should use. Like this sign in page we should use probably. So this is basically authentication sign in.html. Going towards our admin panel pages. So here it is, authentication sign in.html, authentication sign in.html, this page, and just drop it here. After that we have some already we have components and header and footer. So we don't we can't import this header and footer again and again. We just continue with the authentication code. So here it is, like body class, bg login class, div class, wrapper to div this. Just copy this code, and before this we should use @ extends admin slash layout, admin slash layout layout. After that @ content, we are using I think @ content, sorry, @ section, and in single quotes we should write content, because that's the name similar to the yield. So after that @ end section we should write, and in between @ section and end section we should write our sign in code, this one. And to check it, we should use some login page. Just go to this and login admin, it is auth/sign-in. So I just start my server, php artisan serve, hit enter, it start the server. Yes, it starts the server. Pull it down, check it in the sign in page. Just refresh it once and sign in. Login or sign in? Login. Hit enter. Oops. Just write login. Here view auth dot sign not found. View auth dot sign. Here the page name is sign in. Typing error. Refresh. Okay. So there is one mistake that I have done, that I actually bought that dashboard also. So I don't need this dashboard. I actually need that header and footer. So admin layout, what I will do is okay, I will just copy these lines, and I will just paste these lines below this, and after that just remove that sidebar and @ content this admin footer. Okay, so I also don't need any kind of yield content here, and I just copy this code to this and remove that upper code simply. because it also imports that all the sidebar and all the things. So I just don't need any kind of sidebar here. It's a small it's a normal sign in page. So just refresh it. So here we go, we have normal sign in page, go sign in with Google, Facebook, and normal sign in. So I will remove that sign in with Google and Facebook. Just do it format, and this is the sign in with Google and this Facebook. So here we have email and password. Let me check if we create any admin. Yes, we have created an admin. And now what we should do, now we just create a AJAX request to send the request at the backend and to submit the form. Before that, I should check that there should be proper attributes like name is equal to email, and sorry, name is equal to password. Okay, and here we are using input type submit. Okay, and sign in. Form. So here we should use id is equal to form submit, because we submit this form using AJAX request. And after that we have action is equal to URL, and our URL should be login admin, or we have login already, user login or admin login. Admin login method should be post, and here, and also one thing more, @csrf token. Now we should move to the footer page. Here we'll define our AJAX request. Just write out the script tag and dollar document dot ready. So again, spelling mistake. That why I was thinking why it doesn't change, like it's something that looks awkward. So function, inside function we should pass the parameter e, and now dollar hashtag form submit dot on submit. Whenever we clicked on submit button by using this id, inside this id when submit button is being clicked, so this function has been called. This is what actually it means. So function, again we should pass a parameter again, and after that this. Now first of all we should prevent this to make it post, like make it submit by prevent default. And we should now where form data, and whatever data should look like the form data, and this. Now dollar dot ajax type should be post URL dollar this dot attr. Okay, So again, edit here, action. So this means that we are actually calling this dynamically. So whatever the action should be, it takes automatically and it points to this ID. So action type and data. What should be data? Data should be the form data. And make sure you should write some words like this: cache, false. After that, content type, false, and process data, false. If you don't write these words with this, it will return error. As we are using this form data, if I using simple serialize, then we don't need to show this. But cache spelling again. So but we are using here form data, then we just need to write this as well. Now what should be the next step? The success function. When it is success, like it successfully called to this URL, and it should return whatever it should return, should go to the result console.log result. First we should check whatever the result we are getting, right? And after that we should move to the other part and sign in, action, admin login. Just copy this, or we should write user underscore login, or whatever should be user underscore login. It should be look good if we're working with multi-vendor e-commerce, so it should be convenient to write this. So route get this, so it should be post. HTTP controllers, okay. Also make a controller, PHP artisan make controller auth controller. So here our controller is public function login. Okay, just copy this. Now controller name auth controller. Make sure to import this auth controller in the heading part of this web routes, else it will returns the error. So class name should be login or login, yes. Save it. Now request request, we have the method type is post, so that we are using a request. Let us check first if it goes well. $request all, let's check it, refresh, go to inspect, open the network, pull it down. Yes, now admin@gmail.com and password. Why it is not working? Yes, user login successfully, token, email and password. I think we have some value inside password. Yes, this value is equal to password. Just remove this. And there is one thing more, that sign in blade. Yes, authentication sign in. So when you go to down here, we have a script to that works with the show and hide password. Just copy this and go to the admin footer. Above this code, just paste it here. I think now it will work. Yes, admin@gmail.com, and the password should be, no, it works fine. So now go to the auth controller, just remove this code. Now we make some validation over here, like validation is equal to validator make $request all what type of validation should be there, as this is the sign in. Wait a minute. Oh, basically it's an array, so we should call like this, right? So basic should be required, it should be string, it should be type of email, it should exist in our database users comma email. Like if the email is not registered with us, or email is not present in our database, it will redirect, it will show the error to the user, as it will not allow to the not allow to the code to go down. After that we have another password. It should be required string, and if you want to write like minimum 6, you can write, but my password is 1234, so I will not writing it here. And use validator, make sure to write it here. After that, if $validation fails fails, it's an inbuilt function in the validation, this validator class. So if the validation fails, then it will go to this, and we'll just simply return response JSON status error, and message should be $validation errors FIRST first. Okay, and else we should register the user with dollar credentials is equal to make an array email $request email, and password should be $request password. And after that we just attempt an authentication auth attempt dollar credentials comma false. If it doesn't false, also write use auth. If it doesn't fail, means the credentials are correct, like it actually matches the credentials with user email and password with our database. So if it doesn't auth attempt, it just fails. So firstly, attempt credential fails, return response return response. I will just copy this line and write the code in the next false. So in the first, I will just write success and successfully login. Now in error, invalid user or credentials wrong, whatever you want to read, invalid user. Just save it and try it again. Now in the first time, I was trying the wrong password, 567. So the password is actually 1234. I'm writing it wrong. Sign in, pending 200. So error message, invalid user. Okay, what if I write the correct password, sign in? Yes, success message, successfully login. So we just make it the sign in page. So in the next video, I just make the small differences, like when we are successfully signed in, we should redirect to the dashboard page, and we also validate using parsley validation. Meanwhile, if you want to know how this parsley validation works, just go to our website and write parsley agents request using parsley validation. Yes, this one. In the next time, we should do this for the validation point of view. So hope you like the video. Please do subscribe our channel. If you have any query, then write it down the comment box. Thank you very much.